Can you believe the Walt Disney Company was once involved in the world of sports teams and leagues? Now you may be thinking to yourself, of course Disney has always been involved in the world of sports. They of course own ESPN and ABC, two of the leaders in the world of sports. They've been controlling broadcasts for decades. They've utilized the ESPN brand to leverage themselves further into the world of media. However, it's not just ESPN that has been part of the amazing sports history of Disney. This video will mainly focus on Disney's non-ESPN sports ventures. We will be covering ESPN in the coming weeks in its own video. The first area of the Disney sports we will look at is the forming of the Disney Sports Enterprises, Inc., aka Anaheim Sports. If you're a Disney fan, you're probably well aware that the original Disney theme park exists in Anaheim, California with Disneyland. You probably also know that Disney's corporate offices are out of Burbank, so it makes sense for Disney to undertake a venture in the world of sports in Anaheim. Disney Sports Enterprises formed on December 12, 1986. They formed this company with the sole concept of expanding their sports business specifically for investments of sports teams and leagues. Michael Eisner was looking to expand the world of Disney further through investing in different areas. Michael Eisner understood the importance of moving Disney out of just the movie, shows, and theme park industry, to leverage the marketing machine and IPs of Disney to better build a business, hence this creation of the Disney Sports Enterprises. The first area Disney Sports Enterprises would move into would be to utilize their recent movie, The Mighty Ducks. The Mighty Ducks movie was a surprise success for the Walt Disney Company, thus making them want to leverage their brand intellectual properties. Seeing the synergy opportunity between the Mighty Ducks movie and a professional sports team, the expansion team was awarded to the Walt Disney Company in December 1992. The Mighty Ducks would enter the league in the same year as the Miami area Florida Panthers. The NHL would award Disney a franchise with the reasoning that a major organization with the power of Disney would be great for the NHL product. It would allow for more marketing dollars to be pushed into a new NHL and guarantee the success in a specific market. Disney would choose Anaheim for their location due to the proximity to Disneyland and to the corporate offices. Disney would have to pay a $50 million entrance fee, with half of that going to the Los Angeles Kings. The Kings would get money due to competition in the Southern California market. On March 1, 1993, at the Anaheim Arena, the Disney machine would announce that the official name would be the Mighty Ducks. Michael Eisner noted that this was based on market research. The marketing monster of Disney would be nicknamed the Arena, the Pond, as well as build out more Mighty Duck movies and an animated show. They would also partner with Burger King to showcase their Mighty Ducks animated series. The animated series would be led by their mascot Mighty Duck Wild Wing, again showcasing the power of the marketing machine of Disney. The Mighty Ducks team would have some future superstars on their roster like Paul Carrier and Timu Solani. A young roster of stars would lead to some success during the mid to late 90s, and many believe that the Ducks could eventually win a Stanley Cup. During their first season, Ducks Arena would have a filled season capacity at 98.9%. They sold out 27 of 41 games. They were considered to be the most successful expansion teams in history based off attendance. By the 2002-2003 season, the Mighty Ducks would be playing in the Stanley Cup, a shock to NHL fans and experts everywhere. During their ownership of the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, Disney would also invest in the ice rink industry. Disney Ice, also known as Anaheim Ice, would be built by Frank Gehry and open in 1995. This facility would not only be a training and practice location for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, it would also be a location for tournaments, practices, and other sporting events, furthering Disney's investment in the world of sports. Though successful under Disney, the Mighty Ducks and Disney Ice would eventually be sold in 2005. However, the NHL lockout and struggles of Disney's stock price in the early 2000s would lead to the sale of the team for $70 million. The early success of the Mighty Ducks would lead to Disney wanting to get involved in other professional sports teams, leading to them purchasing 25% of the Angels in May of 1995. This was due to the success of the 1994 Disney film Angels in the Outfield. By 1996, Disney would take operational control of the Angels, renaming them from the California Angels to the Anaheim Angels, once again creating the perfect synergy monster for Disney. Disney was able to once again recapture success like they had with the Ducks with the Angels. Through their marketing dollars and corporate synergy, they would be able to pull more attention to the Angels franchise. This was through building successful teams as well as investing heavily in improvements at the Angels Stadium, with over $118 million being put into the location. Eventually, by 2002, under the coaching leadership of Mike Scioscia and bats like Garrett Anderson and Troy Glaus, the Angels would win the World Series. This would be the first and only professional championship the Walt Disney Company would ever win. However, due to the same reasons for the sale of the Mighty Ducks, Disney would sell the successful team to Art Moreno in 2003, thus ending the involvement of Disney in the world of professional sports ownership. There were many reasons for their exit, but besides the struggles of Disney's stock price and refocusing of the company, CEO Michael Eisner was also on the hot seat, making the sale of the teams easier on the Walt Disney Company. Though the mid-2000s struggle of Disney caused their sales of the team, nothing was more impactful than their time in the world of sports. Due to them, they caused one of the biggest contracts to date for the NHL and media with their $600 million deal with the Disney-owned ESPN. It also would lead to more money being placed into both baseball and hockey, and would help lead to growth of both leagues. They were able to prove that expansion teams could have success in the NHL as well. Many say the marketing and monster of Disney today could lead to a successful ownership. If Disney never sold these two franchises, they would have built more revenue for their shareholders and grow leagues even further. Do you think Disney should get involved in the world of sports again? Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Believable Truths.